What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool things almost every single day. And in today's video, we are returning with probably the most requested video that I've had in a long time. Part of everybody's favorite series, the definitive Slipknot mask history. And today we are taking a look at ex-members. Now, I will not be including deceased members or members that were let go in recent years. Obviously, Paul, Joey, and Chris are part of the core 9, if you will, and they all got their own episode, so I will not be including them in the ex-members episode here today. Today we are going to be looking at members of the band who were in prior to Slipknot really becoming Slipknot, if you will. So before we jump on into the list, I want to, as always, give a huge shout out to Nico Martin and his website, slipknothistory.com. That website has always been a massive help with this series, and if you guys haven't been over there to check it out yet, I would highly recommend it. If you are a Slipknot nerd, which you probably are because you're watching this video, you will go over there and fall in love. They have everything you can possibly imagine cataloged, from masks to jumpsuits, random tidbits of info and history on the band, and everything in between. And it's not some random dude putting this together. It is genuine Slipknot fans that have all worked very hard to bring you the most accurate information, the best and the rarest photos and videos possible, etc. So yes, a huge thank you to slipknothistory.com. I will be dropping the link down below in the description of this video. Make sure to go check them out. Now, with that being said, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and hop right on into it. The definitive Slipknot ex-member history list. Alright, so just to get it out of the way, we are going to be starting with Anders. Does Anders wear a mask? No, not really. Will a bunch of people complain if I don't stick him on this list? Yes, absolutely. So, Tape Man, Anders Kulsefny. Not really a mask, but also not a mask, so here it is. Alright, moving right on along, we have Josh Brainard. This was the guitarist pre-James Root, and we see Josh in two different types of hoods. The first one being a cloth executioner's mask. Nothing really too crazy to say about this one. This is just a plain Ruby's executioner hood. It looks like it's been modified and cut in a few different ways, but all in all, nothing too special. And that moves us into Josh's Bondage mask. Now, this is the Bondage hood that was passed along to James Root when he first joined the band, right before replacing it with his first Jester conversion. And yes, Jim did wear the Bondage hood. However, Josh wore it first and is probably the most well known for wearing this mask. Now, obviously there were some modifications done to this, such as Josh being able to pull his hair up through the top of the mask, which Jim also did when he wore this mask. As for the cuts on the face, I don't believe that these have been opened. I think that they really are just that stretched out from being worn on a full-grown man's head. And that does it for Josh Brainard. Next up, we are going to be talking about Brandon Darner, and although the Slipknot history website has Brandon Darner listed as the person wearing the hobo mask in the infamous hobo mask debacle, I am not going to confirm or deny the fact that this was Brandon Darner wearing this mask, and I am simply going to move right along into the first liar. Brandon Darner was seen wearing this at one show before Chris joined the band, and this was when Brandon was temporarily filling in as the percussionist. And as you can see, this is a pretty weird looking liar. We have a massive gap between the nose and the mouth area, exposing a lot of the face. Definitely a very weird variant of the liar conversions, and definitely a creepy mask in general. As stated before, this mask was later passed on to Chris Fane, who did not wear it that often. We then saw Chris in the Spit It Out liar, and eventually we got the main liar that he would wear for the self-titled and Iowa album, as well as the Freddy vs. Jason, which was also worn off and on during the self-titled and the Iowa eras. Next up, we have another number 3, Mr. Cuddles. Oh, Cuddles. Originally, Cuddles can be seen wearing a Distortions Unlimited babyface mask with absolutely no alterations done. However, the Cuddles mask did go through a few changes during Greg's short time with Slipknot. The first change that we see is going to be the fact that the mouth was cut open a little wider. Greg pretty much cut off the entire bottom lip of the mouth. And then the next modification that we see on the mask is some makeup and lipstick. Now, according to an interview with Greg, he and Sean are the ones that changed this mask, and it was to fit Greg's vision of a baby on drugs. That's it? We're done? That's all the Slipknot ex-member masks? Josh, Cuddles, Yeah, I guess so. That's weird. Wasn't really planning on that one not taking that long. So yes, that is all of the X-members. A very quick episode. Honestly, when I sat down to do this, I didn't realize that it was going to take not this long, or be this short. I'm not sure how I should say that. Professional YouTuber. Yes, the series isn't dead. I was just taking a break. I got so burnt out on doing those episodes because I jammed them out so quickly. And it might not have seemed quick to you guys, but trust me, when you sit down to make these types of videos, which are not fun for me to make by any means, it gets to be a lot. I put a lot of work into those videos, so I just wanted to take a little bit of a break, and I do plan on doing the new members as well. That means Jay, V-Man, and Michael Path. However, I have absolutely no time frame when it comes to those. I am not in any sort of rush to get those out, and honestly you guys shouldn't be either, because they would each be like 2-minute episodes. None of those guys have enough mask variations between the 1 or 2 album cycles that they are in to make full episodes. Even Jay, who has quite a few variations, just it wouldn't be a great episode. It would be very quick, not a lot of info, and not a lot of fun. So I will do them eventually, I promise, but let's just try to let the mask lists build up a little bit. Can we do that? Alright, let's do that. With that being said, if this is your first video here on my channel, please make sure to check out the rest of my stuff. If you guys are unfamiliar with the House of Masks and you're here watching this video, I have a pretty good feeling that you are going to dig the rest of what my channel has to offer. I definitely have the world's largest Slipknot mask collection, but I cover lots of different mask collecting genres, everything from Silent Hill to WWF, Slipknot and Gwar, Michael Myers, the list just goes on and on and on. If it is mask related, there is a good chance that I love it, and I am here to educate and entertain with my collection at the center of everything that I do. So yeah, with that being said, I think that that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very, very much for watching, and until next time, this has been AJ Good at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and we will see you guys later.